Ask the 8 Ball is brought to you by BBops, home of the best burger and fries since 1988. Also, by Lola's Fine Hot Sauce, available online at lolasfinehotsauce.com.
Hi, I'm Quinn, and I'm listening to my daddy and Cody.
What are you looking up on your phone, Cody?
Don't worry about it, Marshall.
Porn?
Duh. What? My go-to porn search, interracial hotel.
It's a weird one.
It's a weird one. All right, we good to go?
Yeah, I'm ready, bud.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Hey, what's up, Cody?
Not much, man. What's up with you?
Oh, not a lot. What's new?
I don't know, man. Let's ask the 8 Ball. Here we go, guys. Season 4, episode 12.
12.
We have a very special, very thankful to have this guy on. You might have seen him on Last Comic Standing, right?
Is that it? Was that what it? Yeah,
Laugh
that's what I
off,
was on.
Laugh off comedy.
Sure.
We'll
do that one too.
Des Moines Funny Bone?
Anything? Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything with laugh in it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You might have seen him drunk stumbling around Nashville too. You never know.
That would happen a lot too. I feel I feel like I should be giving you guys detention sitting in this chair.
Yeah, like just prop a leg up.
Dale Jones, thanks for joining the show.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
When Cody told me you're coming on, I was very confused at first because we had some drinks. I thought he said we were interviewing the Dow Jones.
Dow Jones Industrial?
Yeah. And
Yeah.
I was like, how are we going to do that? This seems like some kind of a prop gig.
I used to tell everybody Uncle Dow was I was
Uncle
related.
Dow?
Yeah,
Okay.
it was Uncle Dow.
That's what I always tell everybody. My uncle's Martin Luther too.
Yes.
That's more believable.
I've got the skin tone for it.
Yeah. So you were on Last Comic Standing,
Yes.
season 6, correct?
Yes. My season was so popular they decided to skip a year.
That's true.
We can't do any worse than I'm better than this. We
Right.
gotta-
Yeah.
Who won this? That was
Eliza
Schlesinger
Schlesinger was
Yep.
on mine, and Jeff Dye,
Okay.
Adam Hunter. Who else was on my season?
I remember,
That's the ones I can remember right off the top of my head.
that way it was hosted by Bill Bellamy.
I believe so. Yes, it was.
I remember watching the very first season of that show. It was when Dat Fan won, which I don't think he should have won. But it was hosted by
I can't remember who hosted that one.
Jay Moore.
Was it Jay
Okay.
Moore?
Jay Moore.
Okay.
Who's now dating Jeannie Buss.
Oh,
Who
he
owns the
swooped
Lakers?
in on
I have
Phil's
no-
girl, huh?
I have no idea who that is. I'm not a sports dude.
Oh yeah, no,
so I
she
don't
owns
know.
the Lakers. She's just like super. I don't know.
Rich?
Yeah,
Is that what
super
you're looking for?
rich and like she's a big name in the sports world, I guess, because she owns the Lakers. And
Okay.
just all of a sudden, the other day, I just saw, and Jay Moore's like jacked now. Looks like he's been just
Really?
eating protein.
He's doing the Joe Piscopo Carrot Top plan.
Carrot
Is that
Top
what he's
Plan.
doing?
Yeah,
Yep, yep, yep.
Yeah. Okay.
So how does it work with Last Comic Standing? I mean, like I know you have a long list of you go there for an audition, and how does it all work?
Well, for me, they sent an email and they said, "Do you want to be on the thing?" And I was like, "Okay." And they
Okay.
said, so show up here and
Yeah.
stand at the back of this club, and then we're going to have a line around the building, and that's the people we're probably not going to take. And I think they pulled Drew Thomas from that line,
Okay.
and then they took us in, and then they just lie to you from there and mess with your head.
So it's like dating.
Who was
It's
the
a lot like dating.
who were
It's a
the
lot like
judges
dating.
on the audition rounds?
I had Cliff and Norm from Cheers.
Nice.
That's who I had.
Nice.
Oh, that's awesome.
So, but first I went in front of 2 producers, and the room was empty, and I did 3 minutes, and the lady goes, "Well, we don't have anybody like you, and I don't think it's going to work, but we'll put you through." Well, that messes with your head.
Yeah, a
So
little
then
bit.
so the next time I did a different 3 minutes, and then and it's empty, and I'm in front of Cliff and Norm from Cheers, and so it's dead quiet because there's 2 people in there,
Yeah.
you know, and finally one of them goes, "Huh, all right, we'll put you through." And I'm like, "Okay, apparently that sucked." And then that night we had the finals, and then the room's full, and I go walking on stage. I have no idea what I'm going to do, and I just kind of pulled it all together.
All together on the spot, huh?
Yeah, and it worked
Okay.
out. It worked out.
Okay.
Fantastic.
And then we went from there, and we went to Vegas, and then you had to sign a thing. My lawyer looked at it. By my lawyer, I mean my sister, and she looked at it and said, "This pretty much says they can lie to you. They can do anything they want
Yeah.
to make for a better show," and They just kind of mess with our heads the whole time to make drama and stuff like that.
Well, yeah.
Being from Lower Illinois, kind of like Kentucky, basically your lawyer is always your sister, right? Like everybody's lawyer is their sister.
It's just whoever, at the bar.
It's whatever
I'll
person,
take a look at it.
whatever person in the family can read at that point.
Works for me.
I flip through these pages.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you
You've
could,
got to have the coffee cup stain on it and some beer spilt on it and go, here you go, I think it'd be all right.
what would you redo if you could go on there? Like,
I wanted to go. I wouldn't listen to him.
yeah,
And I would do whatever I wanted.
Right.
Because you want to be on the show so bad.
yeah.
And you're like, okay, I'll dance. I'll do whatever you
Yeah,
want.
puppet like.
And if I could have another, and I auditioned for another season.
Okay.
And I think they kind of know in their heads, they're like, we can't bring somebody back because they're going to be like,
They know the routine
yeah,
at that point.
exactly. And so that's exactly what I would do. I would still do TV standard stuff. I mean, I wouldn't be
Right.
but I wouldn't fall into all the baloney.
Yeah, they probably cut your content down a lot though too, huh?
Yeah, they messed with you nonstop, and it was true. They lied and said whatever they wanted to make a better show, and they
Okay.
already have their winner picked.
Seriously, before they even.
Oh, of course, and they have it all laid out.
Yeah.
And but on the other hand, there was some really good I mean, I ended up getting a manager. My money doubled. I got a lot of exposure. I had a couple of good pops.
Okay.
And now you're talking about it, 10 years later, 20 years later. How long's it been?
I don't know. I don't do math.
I don't do math.
2008.
Yeah, 13 years
13
later
years
we're
later?
talking about it.
So yeah,
On Iowa's best podcast.
exactly.
Yeah.
I'm glad to be here.
Yeah, your career is now peaked.
It is.
Yeah.
I have not sat in a chair this pleathery in a very
Pleathery,
in a very long
soft.
Yeah.
time. It
Like
is
we need a cigar and like a little
snifter.
scotch or something.
These chairs courtesy of the Irish out in West Des Moines, West Glen area. Thanks to them for letting us use their beautiful venue today.
Connected right next to the Funny Bone, where you'll be performing 2 shows tonight, right?
Yes, I got 2 shows. What is it? 6:30. Yeah, something like that. Whenever they say go on stage.
There you go.
Get up there.
6:30 and 9 or
Get up
something
there
like
and talk.
that. Something like it. 7
7
I
to
don't know
9.
what it is.
7
I'll
to
be there
9:30.
tonight.
Do you bring your own? Do you bring your own openers with you, or do you just?
No, I just kind of do my own thing, man. And
Right.
that because I see guys that go out with their own openers and stuff, and I want to see what's out there.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And if I'm with the same person all the time, I don't think you grow as a comic
Yeah.
because you're not challenged,
Okay.
And I kind of want to watch and see what other people are doing and see if I can do callbacks to their act, and
Right.
Yeah.
I think that's the fun of it.
My favorite thing about comedy is callbacks. I love callbacks. I think it's insanely creative, and it's like telling a story. It wraps everything in. I love callbacks.
Yeah, I like just on the spot calling back to other people's acts,
And that's
and
super
then the
creative.
audience is like, oh wow, he's paying attention.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're not in the green rooms being an asshole, like, not paying attention.
Right.
Right.
Right. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, that's what. In fact, I screamed that. I'm in the green room and I'm an asshole. I'm not paying attention. I just.
They walk in, your pants are down. No, my asshole's what I said. My asshole.
So I saw your wife, Jody, correct?
Mm-hmm.
She's a comedian also.
Jody White, yes. On stage, she's Jody White. In real
Okay.
life, she's Jody Jones. Yeah, and I met her. We've been married 10 years now.
Nice. So she saw you on Last Comic Standing callback.
Look at
Callback.
that.
Last Comic Standing callback. And she saw you and said, "This guy is handsome as shit and funny. I'm gonna marry him."
I met her before that, but that was a good
damn it.
story.
I tried the
That's a
callback.
nice
I
story.
tried the callback technique.
I think that's the one I'll tell the grandkids.
There you go. There you
She
go.
saw me on the TV.
See, that's my only hope to get a girlfriend is that I'm funny enough. Because you get guys like Pete Davidson is dating one of the Kardashians now. Clearly not in her level of attractiveness, but he's funny enough. He can get a hot
He's
girl.
hilarious.
That's my only hope. That's how
But
much
it happened.
Yeah.
Who was a pretty woman?
Yes. Yeah.
She was
Richard,
with Lyle
Richard,
Lovett or
yeah,
whatever, and
Richard-
everybody's like,
Richard-
"What the hell is
Julia
this?"
Roberts and Lyle Lovett. That was such a weird couple.
Yeah. So I don't know. It happens. People think the same, and they look at my wife and they're like, "What? Did you
I
lose
mean,
a bet?"
It's about the only thing I have going for me. I'm not rich. I'm not tall. I'm not in shape. Like
So I saw you guys do something called let's see, I wrote it down here. Doing it in 15.
That's so funny.
yes, we were talking about this.
Yes. What is the doing it in 15?
Well, we haven't done it in a very long time.
Okay.
So it was a podcast, and
Okay.
it was 15 minutes long because we didn't think anybody would listen more than 15 minutes.
That's about accurate.
And then we were doing it when we lived in California. So we'd sit in our apartment in Redondo Beach, and we'd do the podcast. And then we started doing shots, and then we're like, gotta do a podcast, and we would just get hammered in 15 minutes.
That's exactly
That
how
was
we
like
started.
that's pretty much how we
yeah,
started.
to the
ours.
end that we're slurring like, "Ah, see you
I
next
think we had
week."
one episode that was 2.5 hours because I think we
smoked some marijuana also.
Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly. And then we were just 2.5 hours later, we're like, oh, shit, we're still recording.
Right.
And it was probably the worst thing. I should go back and listen to it because we put it out still.
We probably did a bottle of Jameson between the two of us.
I doubt.
So it was like doing it in 7 days.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, essentially. And it's got to be the worst thing ever.
Oh, it wasn't good in the beginning.
But at first, I was like, doing it in 15 minutes. I was like, good for you, man. I was like, making your wife happy.
Yeah.
15 minutes is a long time.
That's foreplay and everything.
Overachieving, making the rest of us look bad.
Yeah, right.
Right? That included flower delivery. That was everything. We were on it. Had the clown come in, make balloons. It was ridiculous. But I met her. She was already a comedian. I met her in Sarasota, Florida, which is her home club.
Okay.
And she was running around with a bunch of comics, and they just came up and introduced her to me.
Okay.
And then we hung out afterwards. Thank God she saw me before I went on stage. So she was like, "Hey, you're somewhat normal." 'Cause I'm a total basket case on stage. And and then after that we hung out, and about 2 years later we ended up moving in together.
Okay.
Nice.
And another 2 we got married. So.
Okay. So you grew up always knowing you're funny, or
No,
how did you
funny
get into
for
comedy?
me was my underwear didn't go over my head that day. If I made everybody laugh, it was a protective thing.
Okay.
Well, that's fair.
That's the way the 70s and 80s was.
How did you get into comedy then?
I was always interested. I just didn't think I could do it. And then in Nashville, there was Zanies.
Yeah.
And they had open mic on Tuesday night. And a bunch of guys that I worked with, I worked at a warehouse. And a bunch of guys dared me to go down there. And I was 23. So I went down and watched for a month and thought, I can do this. And then I wrote, 12 minutes of material. And then I got on stage and I realized I had one joke that was worth a shit.
And you beat it into
And I
the ground.
bombed horribly.
Yeah.
And I think I got one laugh. And I ran off stage and hugged somebody and went, "That was great." And they were just looking at me like I'm an idiot. And I go, "I'll be back." Such a clueless. When I was a kid, I just, that's the beauty of being so naive and clueless and stuff.
Yeah.
You don't know you're eating it that bad. You
Right.
know, it's like, this is great. There was so much of that. People were just shaking their heads, going, "He's coming back.
He's
I
coming
can't-
back.
I
God
can't
damn
believe
it.
he's coming back."
We have to move this to Wednesdays now, guys.
Yeah. I ended up getting kicked off that open mic.
Seriously?
Yeah, because they just said, "You're not funny." And I go, "It's Tuesday. I'm doing 3 minutes and it's free." He goes,
Yeah.
"It's not working out, dude." You can go sit in the back of the room and watch me.
Yeah,
You're
or you're
not going
going
up for a
to have
while.
to pay us because we're losing money.
Yeah.
How
People
do
aren't
you-
drinking anymore.
It
that's
was crazy. Yeah, I started running around to other comedy clubs and doing sets, and then about maybe 2 months later, my buddies
They let you come back.
They talked the manager into letting me go up, and then I started doing really good. So they said, "Hey," they needed an employee too, and they said, "Hey, if you run the door and seat people and do the credit cards and answer the phones, then you can go up every week." Because we had 20, 25 people showing up every Tuesday, and
Yeah.
only about 15 would make the list.
Nice.
And I was horrible at all that stuff. I would seat people, and people just get up and walk to a different seat. Nobody would stay where I put them. Every time I answered the phone, I would go to the manager, and he goes, "I don't want to talk to anybody, Dale." And I was like, I'm sorry. I couldn't remember how to run their credit card machine every week. I was screwing that up.
Drinks around the house.
Yeah, they just kept taking one thing away from me. And they were paying me $30,
Yeah.
and then I got a set, and they just kept saying, "All right, you're not doing the phones. You're not seating people." Every week they take something away. You're not getting paid. And I go, he goes, "How about you just go up?" And I go, "That's all I wanted.
That's all I wanted.
I don't want to do any rest of it." You know how disheartening it is when you go, "Here's your table." And you walk away, and they're like, "Yeah, fuck it." And they get up, and they walk 3 tables away. You're like, "Dang it."
This table's stupid. We're out of here.
That's hilarious.
Oh.
You'd be like, I mean, I'm not obviously huge in this scene, but that's pretty rare to be kicked out of an open mic night like
Yeah.
for free.
Yeah, it is.
That's a special talent.
Thanks, man. I'm kind of proud of it that I come
can say
back.
I've seen a lot of bad open mics, and you're the first person I've known that they actually said, "Don't come back."
Yeah.
And then I came back, and then ended up not being able to do any of that. And then I was full time by '95. I was the first guy to leave out of the bunch and go full time.
Okay. How many of
Persistent.
your
Yeah.
friends are? How many of that group are now?
Keith Alberstadt,
Okay.
you know, Keith.
Sounds familiar, but I'm not.
He's been on. He just did. I just lost the name, but he did Letterman. He's been on. I think he did Seth Rogen.
Okay.
He did Colbert.
Oh.
He's been on
Okay.
Colbert.
Okay.
He's a writer for Saturday Night Live. He's been writing for them
Oh,
for
wow.
years. He lives in New York,
Nice.
and he does very well.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does
That's
a lot
awesome.
of corporate stuff too. And then Tim Northern was another
Yeah, I know
comedian I
that name.
started with, and yeah, he's been going great guns too.
That's awesome.
Perfect.
That's probably the 2 out of my bunch.
Well,
That's pretty impressive. The 3 out of any group. I mean, it's gotta be really hard to make it as a comedian. I feel like.
Yeah, I think it's easier back then though because they hired MCs.
Yeah.
So when I hit the road, I only needed 15 minutes, maybe 10, because they wanted announcements.
Yeah.
And then there was so many clubs that were hiring MCs, I could go on the road and do that. So my first year, I was making $250 a week or something, but
Nice.
I still lived at home and had my car paid off.
Yeah.
You know, now I mean, you got to start out with 30 minutes. You know, you have to go out as a feature. They don't really hire every MC here's a local.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, so you can't really go on the road until you have 30 minutes, which you really need 45.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so I think it's a little tougher, and so many guys are bringing their own people.
Yeah.
That's
it. Like
I constantly have people saying, "Hey, if you want to take somebody on the road, let me know." And I'm like, "Guys,
yeah, like
I don't
we
really
had
do that."
we had Pete Lee on the show a couple weeks ago, and he was talking about how he stopped bringing his own guy with him because it's just more money for him essentially, but not because now he has to pay another guy to come on with him
Oh, I see.
and stuff too. So it's just. You know, it's sometimes to bring someone, but most time let the local talent shine, and then it's also more money in your pocket.
Right.
So I don't know. I mean, that's.
I didn't know about that more money thing. I got to talk to my manager.
Yeah.
I ain't getting more. I ain't getting squat. I get the same price.
So,
Dang, I got to call Pete.
Well, before we go to our first commercial break, can we talk about your shoe game today, Dale?
Oh, then we got the same shoes.
Same shoes.
Look at that. This is the coolest I've felt in years.
Not planned one bit.
you don't know Cody that well, then.
I felt cool. Felt like I was just
said,
part of the group, man.
That's fair. I got Nikes on, just not those ones.
I'll tell you what, Big Lots has got some bargains.
I got mine from the Nike outlet on clearance.
Okay, that's
you
probably
go.
where I got mine. I have no idea. My wife ordered them.
Shout out Big
I'm a
Lots.
loser. She's like, where are these?
Where are these?
Put them on.
I'm going to dress you on the road. I know how those women in Iowa are.
They love the guys at Big Lots.
Those guys at Big
You
Lots.
want the guys with tennis shoes that got threads in them, so
Yeah,
your feet are
yeah.
constantly cold.
But they're comfy.
They are
They're
comfy.
very comfy
They're-
shoes.
It's the closest thing to slippers.
Perfect. With that being said, here's a word from the fake sponsor of the week, and we'll be right back.
Welcome back. I'm Diane Woodrow. Are you lonely? Do you need a friend? Well, let me introduce you to my pal, Ragdoll Stevie. Say hi, Stevie. Oh, isn't that cute? That's classic Stevie for you. A virtual pet with so much personality, he doesn't even know what to do with it all. I mean, look at him go. People are always going on and on about cats and dogs. Well, clearly they've never heard of Ragdoll Stevie. He's less maintenance than a cat. No food, no water. Just pure friendship. More loyal than a dog. He'll follow you around everywhere. And he also makes a great conversationalist. Let's see your dog or cat do that. And just make sure to not hang out with other people, because Ragdoll Stevie gets very jealous. With Ragdoll Stevie, you don't just buy a friend, you get a special bond for life. Priced at only $99.95, this is the last and final piece in the SkyCorp Home Living Collection. So what are you waiting for? Call now to receive your very own Ragdoll Stevie. I'm Diane Woodrow. I've had so much fun with you guys today. Make sure you stay tuned for next time.
How long are you doing a set next Saturday?
Saturday, yeah. No, Saturday I'm doing a set.
5 minutes?
5 to 10 minutes, yeah.
Do you want me to write your jokes for you?
If you want to.
I'll give you my jokes.
Okay. If you're too scared to get up on stage.
I'm more of a host.
Yeah, you can MC some show.
Yeah, I don't think I could go up there and do it. I don't like doing. I'm more quicker off the cuff with jokes than writing material.
Yeah. That's
know.
one
Yeah.
thing I want to do more of is
I wish I could take like a writing class and learn how to.
they have writing classes in Des Moines.
I wish I wasn't lazy enough to take a writing class. I said that wrong. Sorry. My bad. Big
All
thanks to our
right.
fake sponsor of the week. Thanks for loving us, man.
I've been working on my intros, and we're back.
Yeah,
Instead of welcome back, and we're back.
Cody
Come
had
on.
this thing where every single time he's like, it was almost like a strip club DJ, like welcoming Sapphire back on stage. Be like,
Sapphire.
welcome back to the show.
Welcome back to the main show.
Next up on stage, Sapphire.
So
Get those dollar bills ready.
this part of the show, we do a little segment we like to call the Blitz.
All right.
Hot, hot, hike!
It's a blitz. It's
It's a blitz. It's a blitz. Yeah, it's a blitz. Let's go!
The blitz is I'm gonna ask. I have 7 rapid fire questions.
I was told there would be no questions.
And everything you answer is legally binding.
We
just
need
so
to
you're
talk to
aware.
your,
Oh, good.
We need to talk to
We've
your
talked to your
manager.
sister.
Okay,
We've talked to
we-
your sister. She signed the
Talk
contract.
to my sister, the lawyer.
The lawyer.
Okay. I think she's sitting at the end of the bar over there.
Yeah, she faxed it back to us.
Yeah, because she's that old school.
Yeah.
I gotta get my fax working.
She went to the local Kinko's. They did
Yeah.
it for her. It's fine.
They delivered it on the stagecoach from Wells Fargo.
Yeah,
Good
it's
for
perfect.
her.
I like
I'm
your
glad she
callback
got out on her
that
hover
sister
round.
joke, Cody. Good
Yeah.
callback.
Yeah.
This whole show's going to be callbacks from
Callback show.
The Blitz.
Full circle.
I have 7 rapid fire questions. I'll ask them all to you. Then I'll ask
Do I
them all
have to
Cody.
answer rapid fire?
As quick as you can.
Okay.
And then we'll compare you and Cody's answers.
Have you seen these?
I have not.
Oh, I
No.
thought maybe
No.
this was a
No.
whole
Diff-
setup.
different,
to where,
different questions every week.
I can tell you this.
What's 10 plus 20? I'll be like, and he'll go 30, and then I feel like an idiot because he knows the answers.
Oh, no.
Oh, okay.
So you get to ask. I ask you all of them first, and then him. And then
All-
I'll compare answers, and I'll pick the winner for the week.
So you've
I'll
already,
tell you this. Cody's
Wow,
never.
this isn't
Cody is
inside at
Cody has
all.
never won.
I've won once.
You won once?
I've won once.
Who'd you beat?
I don't remember. I know I've
Was
won
that when
once.
we had no guests on the show?
Probably, yeah.
Makes sense. Okay, question 1. Who is the hottest cartoon character of all time?
Wow. Hottest, Jessica Rabbit.
Okay. Question number 2. Would you rather share an on-screen kiss with George Clooney or Leonardo DiCaprio?
Clooney.
All right. Question 3.
I answered that way too quick.
Like, think about this way too long.
I just think of Leo from Growing Pains, and I'm like, I don't want to kiss that guy.
This is what
That's
happens
fair.
when you're on the road by yourself. You just
Yeah.
think, what celebrity could
But
I
George
kiss
Clooney
first?
and ER, what a dreamboat.
Yeah.
Question 3. Which Dale is cooler? Dale Earnhardt Jr. or Dale Doback?
I'll go with Earnhardt Jr. because I don't know who Doback is.
All right.
Who's Dale Doback? Is that from King of the Hill?
Nope.
Because that's the coolest Dale. The one from King of the Hill.
Oh, I should have put him on
Oh,
there.
he should have.
That was my okay.
He's
I mean,
the-
that can be your answer.
Well, that's the one we're doing then.
All right. Question 4. According to Urban Dictionary, what is a crumpkin?
A crumpkin.
A crumpkin.
It's a pie made of crumps.
Crumbs.
Do you know what Urban Dictionary is?
No.
Okay.
It's a slang dictionary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know any
A
slang.
crumpkin.
I,
A pie made of crumbs.
crumps.
Crumbs. Oh, crumbs. Okay,
I
gotcha.
don't know what a crump is, but
No,
I don't know either.
Question 5. Bar of soap or a loofah?
But where are we at? Are we in jail?
It's
Prison shower, we're doing loofah.
Okay.
At home, I can do a bar of soap because I'm klutzy. I can drop it, and I know I'm safe.
Oh, that's fair.
clearly you don't have to live with a dog.
Right. I don't live with a
Okay,
dog.
Cody, we'll get into that.
The
Cody.
dog.
That's a
Well,
weird,
I shut the door.
Okay.
Cody's like, I only shower with peanut butter. It's weird. Question 6.
Irish peanut butter spring.
It's chunky. It's fine.
It's
It
a new,
exfoliates
flavor
better.
Yeah.
of soap.
I can hear whistling. It's a dog.
Question 6. What conspiracy theory do you think is the most believable?
Bigfoot.
Okay. That was,
Bigfoot.
Sorry, was there?
That was, no. There was no.
Was there supposed to be 2?
No. Just whichever one.
Because
you
I think there's a Bigfoot.
Okay.
Because they just got too many names. I mean, they got my lord. Wherever you go, well,
Yeah.
that one's a Sasquatch. This one's they just got
The
all
Pino
the different
Eskimo,
things.
or
Right.
they
They even got
what's
one in
the
Florida.
and the
Yeah.
Antarctic.
Yeah, they got the Sausage Fest or whatever that is in Florida.
Sausage
That's-
I don't
Fest.
think that's what it's called.
That's Cody's
think-
apartment.
Oh, I see. Is that with the dog? Okay.
Exfoliation is fine. Question 7. What is the worst product for a buy one get one free sale?
Worst product for used condoms.
All right. Cody, these
I
answers-
already lost this one.
Cody,
I
these
can
are
already
going to be
tell.
tough answers to beat.
Just-
That was
yeah.
your blitz. Dale is your blitz. Cody, question 1. Who is the hottest cartoon character of all time?
Jessica Rabbit was the correct answer, but I'm going to go with Betty Boop.
It's weird, man. All right, question 2. Who would you rather...
Jessica Rabbit's the correct answer.
weird?
I don't know. I just want to make him feel awkward. Trying to make him feel real awkward.
We also would have accepted Wilma
Yes.
or Betty.
What about Lola Bunny?
Great answer.
Okay, now you want updated Lola Bunny, or you want remember that whole thing?
I don't want
Yeah, that was weird.
That was weird. They didn't want Lola to have boobs because you can't. Apparently, you can't play basketball and dunk if you have breasts. They don't think. I
What?
think that's
Where-
ridiculous.
I didn't hear this.
The old
You-
Space
you
Jam
never
had
saw the
a
new Space Jam.
yeah.
So the new one, she's updated. And, like, she's got like no curvature to her body. Just kind of. Frumpy's not a fair word, and I'll probably make.
I wouldn't say she was frumpy.
Yeah,
She's
not
just
frump-
more
That's what I'm
athletic.
saying. Yeah.
Yeah,
I was trying to think of a word with Frumpy's one that popped in, but
She was athletic.
She was still
instead of
pretty.
curvy.
She just wasn't like.
She's curvy in the
She
new
wasn't.
one.
No,
No, she was
wasn't.
curvy in the original.
Oh,
Yeah, she had like a little badonka-donk on her in the first one.
okay.
All right. Anyways,
I totally screwed up the Blitz on this. And slowed
No,
everything down. I
this is-
apologize.
We're getting into weird areas.
Cody, question 2: Who would you rather share an on-screen kiss with, Leo DiCaprio or George Clooney?
Leo. I love Leo. Leo's one of my favorite actors.
How much do you love Leo?
Enough to kiss him on screen.
All right, we'll get in. We'll get into more of that. Don't worry.
Okay. Can't
Would
wait
you
for
let
that.
him paint you? Would you let him on a door if you were freezing?
No. God damn it. I want to survive.
You don't love Leo.
Yeah,
Well, I love him as much as Rose did.
That's fair. Which Dale is cooler, Dale Earnhardt Jr. or Dale Doback?
I don't know who Dale Dubuck is either.
Dale Doback, Step Brothers.
Oh,
Oh man,
Yeah.
I'm going to go Dale Dubuck then.
Okay.
why didn't you tell me who Dale did?
Yours was a great answer.
Ah, yeah.
Well, I don't want to tell you in advance because then Cody would know.
I would put my balls on his drum set.
Absolutely. I'll teabag him all day. Cody, according to Urban Dictionary, what is a crumpkin?
A crumpkin is when you have dingleberries and you sit on her chest.
Oh, that's an aggressive answer, Cody.
Wow, that was
very-
descriptive.
I was trying to-
yeah, like, have you done this before?
No, but I'm
okay,
just
we'll,
trying-
we'll ask. Don't worry, we'll
I've
come
been
back
thinking
to
about
it.
this.
So
since
that's a dirty tea bag?
Which
Is that what that is?
your dingles lead into my next question, Cody. Bar of soap or a loofah?
body wash.
Circle back.
So loofah.
Okay. What
Is
conspiracy?
that really what a crumpkin is? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, we'll answer what it is. Number 6. What conspiracy theory do you think is the most believable?
Not Area 51. There's aliens. They have aliens in Area 51.
Okay. And last question. What is the worst product for a buy one, get one free sale?
Use socks.
All right.
We both went used.
I can't. I knew I was losing. I can't use condoms. As
It's so bizarre we both went used.
Yep. That was the fellas. That was the Blitz. Let me go over your answers. Hottest cartoon character of all time.
Are we doing what survey says? Are we doing this?
No.
It sounds very Steve Harvey.
Judge, jury, and executioner.
yeah.
This is a dictatorship.
This
here
is
in
not a
one.
democracy.
I see. Okay.
Hottest cartoon character of all time. Jessica Rabbit's the correct answer.
Yes.
Okay.
Wilma would have been accepted also.
What a short little skirt.
Or Lola Bunny in the Michael Jordan Space Jam.
Yeah.
Question 2. Wait, Cody, who'd you say? Betty Boop?
Betty Boob.
Yeah, that one's a little weird.
Why?
I don't know. She's kind of got like a big-ass head.
No one's paying attention to her
I
head.
don't really know. I was just trying to make you feel awkward about your answer.
She looks like a Funko Pop. That's what she
Yeah,
does.
kind of.
Yeah.
Actually, that's a great
It's
comparison.
the 1940s.
Funko Pop.
Yeah.
Nice. The original.
I'm not even sure if I know what that is.
A Funko Pop?
A
It's-
Funko Pop?
That's
a little, like-
the definition of a
it's almost-
crumpkin.
A
It's a Funko Pop.
Circle back.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Who'd you rather share an on-screen kiss with, Leo or George Clooney? You immediately said George Clooney.
But too fast.
And then Cody said how much in love he was with Leo, but wouldn't let him lay on the door.
Hey, I don't love him enough to let myself die.
So I'm going to have to pick George
Wow.
Clooney on this one
That's just angry.
because George Clooney is more handsome.
Well, he shouldn't even have been on the boat in the first place. God damn him.
And George Clooney has better tequila.
Then I would have been happily in a safety boat with the guy I was about to marry. Jesus.
Which Leo character would you want to kiss the most? Like Wolf of Wall Street Leo?
Basketball Diaries, Leo.
When he was like...
Oh, wow. You like your Leo on heroin.
Yeah, when he was
Look
like
at you.
When he was like a high school kid?
That was the first.
That's cool,
That was
man.
the first. What I always said it all the time when I was like 10, 12 years old.
Wasn't
Loved
he in
that
high
movie.
school in that movie?
I don't think in real life, but
But in the movie, character he was. So
Yeah.
which Leo would you like to pick? You pick the high school
oh,
boy.
Jesus, God damn it.
That's what I'm just curious
Wow.
about. That's the one you chose. Not-
The
So you like pedophile Leo.
Yeah.
God damn it.
yeah. You don't want to pick the Reverend where he got fucked by the bear.
No.
Where you're like, I'm gonna pick the high school Leo because I'll be
Great
the bear.
Great
I'll be the
Gatsby
bear
Leo.
in this situation.
Great Gatsby, Leo.
Okay.
'Cause he's
That's
rich.
a better answer. Better answer than the high school Leo.
That was like, I wasn't thinking he was in high school yet. Fuck you. That's a movie got me interested in I love Leo's acting.
Because like,
Yeah.
have you ever seen Gilbert Grape? That's the one I'm picking. Jesus, Cody.
Gilbert
What TV show was he in? Step by Step. Or
No, it was
No, it was growing pains.
Growing
wasn't it?
pains.
Wasn't it growing pains?
yeah.
R.I.P. Robin
Which
Thicke.
had a character named Boner, so that's awkward.
Yes, that is awkward, actually. Which Dale is cooler, Dale Earnhardt or Dale Doback? You said Dale from King of the Hill.
King of the Hill.
I gave Cody who Dale Doback was, so that wasn't fair of me. So no winner on this point.
Look at you being all kind and
Kind
not
of. He's
judgmantl.
trying to take the point away from me. So I'm just trying
Is
to
that what it is?
I didn't take
Yeah.
the point away. I just gave no point at all. So it's still 2-0, Cody. You're losing. According to Urban Dictionary, actually, you lose a point for your Leo answer. So it's actually 2 to -1.
2 to -1.
Yeah.
That doesn't seem fair at all.
According to Urban Dictionary, what is a crumpkin? You said a pie full of crump.
Yeah, which is obviously horrible.
And then Cody said having a bunch of dingles and sitting on someone's face.
Chest.
Okay. That one's kind of closer, I guess.
I just know.
The correct answer is getting a blowjob while doing crunches.
Oh, Jesus. That seems.
Crumpkin.
Really?
Yeah. Urban
I
Dictionary,
don't know
man.
how
They
many
got the
crunches
best
you can
definitions.
do, but a blowjob better go fast then, because I got about 3 in me and I'm done.
Well, yeah, it's I think that'd be called the what was it? Doing it in 15.
I guess so.
Doing
You
it
got
15
3 and you and you're done. What,
Doing it in
crunches or
15
blowjob?
Doing
I'm
it
not
in 15
giving any-
crunches.
Are we wrapping around it?
I'm
If
not-
it was Leo, how many?
Bar of soap or a loofah? Well,
I think I went with soap.
yeah, and that's the correct answer.
What?
And it might have maybe been. I don't use loofah. I use bar soap. I use the Squatch that they always have the ads for. Super nice soap. But then you went weird with it. Talked about your dog
No.
dropping soap and peanut
said-
butter Irish Spring.
No, I didn't say any of this.
I think that was me.
No, no.
You said this.
But you ad-lib for him.
Oh, I ad-libbed for him.
Yeah, because he
Oh.
said.
I
Did
said
you not
body
say?
wash in the loofah.
And you said not
Are
a
you-
bar
are
of
you-
soap.
Do you feel safe? Blink if you need help. I feel this has turned into a horrible.
This is typically how the show goes.
Well, you just said a bar of soap a loofah because have you ever dropped a bar of soap with a dog?
You just invited me here so you can insult your friend.
That's generally how this goes. On a weekly basis, I get harassed.
We'll bring a guest on, and then they get to watch Cody get ripped
I'm having
into
your
it.
name on there too.
I see. Okay. This should be called Rippin' Cody with special guests.
Yes.
That was the original name, but
Is that-
he
what?
voted it down.
I see.
And my lawyer, who's also my cousin, told me
You
not
could
to
also
do that.
call it the Crumpkin Chronicles.
The
Crumpkin Chronicles.
I like it.
It's hard to
That's
say.
a great new episode. We should have the Crumpkin Chronicles episode. It's like a spin-off.
It'll be part of the Marvel universe. What conspiracy theory do you think is the most believable? Those are both good. I'm gonna go with Cody's Area 51, just because he hasn't had a point yet.
Yes, didn't get shut
Oh,
out.
that's fine.
But Bigfoot's a great one. There's all
And he does
Bigfoot-
live in Area 51, so there you go.
There you go. Bigfoot
I
is
have
just
no idea.
Bigfoot is just an escaped
Bigfoot,
alien from Area 51.
Yeti,
Probably. That's not had a razor
Sasquatch.
yet.
What's
What are
Yeti,
the names?
Sasquatch.
Obama,
Bigfoot, Yeti, Sasquatch,
Abominable
Abominable
Snowman.
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 Harry.
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 Harry
and the Hendersons.
Yep.
There's one in the skunk squatch or skunk something. There's one in Florida called the skunk something.
Okay. So there's a lot of names for it. Do you remember when everyone was gonna try and raid Area 51 a couple years ago?
Yes, and they like put the date on Facebook like
Yeah.
they're all going to
And
meet.
and
Like
nobody did it.
50,000.
So everybody loaded their weapons and were like, oh,
Well,
they're
like-
going to be here too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like, hey, we got to run 7 miles into the desert to go raid Area 51, and we're
Well,
not
they
bringing
saw
any-
Will Smith dragging aliens, so
Yeah.
they're like, we can do it, man.
They're like, I think people overestimate how hot the desert is, how long that walk is. Like,
Yeah, that would have been a bad idea.
the government's like, come on.
feel
We'll
like
wait
that'd
for
be-
you to die of exhaustion.
That could be a good Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson movie, where he just reenacts it, but like makes it act like it actually happened. And then all of a sudden, Independence Day, Will Smith comes out. He's been locked in the bunker the whole time with the loofah and your dog.
What's the next question?
I'm just trying to think
I
of
just
like
wanted
movie.
to let the silence sit on.
Yeah.
I know. I was trying to let the movie ideas go with it. Here, we're on to something,
This
Cody.
is why you're not a writer. You need to take that writing class.
See,
You
lazy
definitely-
writer. Circle back. Worst product for a buy one get one sale. I mean, you can't beat the used condom.
I want to see. Who,
Used sock's
I
a
wanna
good
see
one,
who
but I mean,
buys
used
the
condom-
first one though. Who buys the first used condom?
Somebody.
Well, I feel
I mean,
like
I don't
if
even
you're
buy
at the point where
condoms,
you're gonna
but-
buy one, and
Maybe
you
they
can go ahead and
borrowed it,
Or borrowed? Something borrowed, something blue.
right?
Something,
Maybe it was a redneck
something
wedding.
used. Yeah, he's marrying his sister, who's also his lawyer.
Exactly.
So
Right.
Callback.
All about the callbacks. We're nailing this. This
is the callback episode.
Callback Cody. That's what this show's been called from now on. Callback Cody.
Cool.
Yeah. Crumpkin Callback Cody.
Crumpkin Chronicles callback.
Chronicles of Crumpkin Cody.
Oh, well, that was the Blitz.
That was really.
That was intense.
That blitzed by. I could feel him.
Is your blood pressure okay right now?
It is. I think I
sweaty palms.
Right. I think I need to.
Weak arms. Mom spaghetti.
I got to check my catheter.
Check your what? catheter.
All C
I just
words.
like to throw that into
Crumpkin,
conversation.
catheter, Cody.
Like when it's very
callback.
awkward.
Chronicles.
Funny.
Yeah, I'll just be at dinner with friends. I'll go, hey, I'll be back. They go, restroom? No, catheter. I'll be right back. just to make the meal. And they're like, hey, I think I'm done with this dip.
I got to rinse it out real quick. Oh, man.
You smell something? I got to check my catheter. I'll be right back.
So,
it's like when you're like when you're at your wedding. You're like, hang on, Dale, we gotta give a speech, the first kiss, whatever. Hang on, check my catheter. Be right back.
Right.
Check my catheter.
That's what I do. It works.
I just wanted to be silent for a minute, too.
Just let it
I
sit.
wish you'd
Let
be
it come
silent
back.
for the whole episode one of these days.
You're up, man. Sponsor time. You're up.
Sponsors. Dale, you haven't had BBops. There's a BBops right over here. If
Okay.
you want on the drive home, I can swing by and get you a burger.
I would love that.
Okay. Perfect. They've been voted the best burger in Des Moines for what, 30 years?
Yeah, like 30 years straight.
30 years straight. Best burger.
Best
They also have the best chicken sandwich I've ever had.
Yes.
When they make up your mind, is it the chicken or the burger?
Well, the burger, I'll go for the burger because that's their specialty.
Yeah.
But the chicken sandwich is there was a big argument a while back, like Chick-fil-A or Popeyes. If you're from here, BBops is the correct answer.
Yep.
But the burgers,
The
absolutely,
burgers you can't beat.
absolutely.
Now,
gotta
has
have a
anybody
burger.
put the burger on top of the chicken and ate? Because I
They-
know it's probably happened.
They have a farmer's, they call it, it's not their secret menu. It's called the farmer burger.
And that's where they put the
Tenderloin and a burger.
pork tenderloin with the burger on
it.
top of it.
So it's not chicken, but it's the tenderloin, and that's really good.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. They also have chocolate shakes, and it's getting cold out, so it's chili season. And their chili is also fantastic.
Very cool.
And if you like spicy, you can go there and get Lola's packets for free.
Okay.
Lola's
ask-
local hot
They're
sauce.
tied in with the BBops, huh?
Yeah.
Nice.
Lola's
I'm learning.
yeah, Lola's a local company. Started here in West Des Moines. Now they're worldwide. They're in every Lowe's store in the world.
They're in 4, 5, 6 different countries.
Yep.
Did you say Lowe's?
Lowe's.
Lowe's.
You want to get some hammers,
Lowe's.
some nails, and some hot sauce.
They sell hot sauce at Lowe's?
Yes, they do.
This isn't your really.
Yeah.
There's a Lowe's by my house in Georgia. I'm gonna go check.
They will have.
It will be
Lowe's
there.
Yep.
Go buy a new grill, get some grilling stuff. Get the Lowe's.
All right, I'm gonna look.
Get the Lowe's.
I'll be there tomorrow. I'm looking.
Yeah,
All right.
absolutely.
I'm beelining from the airport to Lowe's. I'm gonna see. I'm
I
gonna
gotta
where
go
is
I
the
gotta go get
Lola's?
some
Forget
wood,
the light
some nares,
bulbs.
some Lola. What are you here for? Just some hot sauce.
Well, they sell toilet paper too, so they must sell hot sauce.
What goes better with hot sauce than toilet paper?
Right?
Once you eat the hot sauce, you need the toilet paper.
It seems to roll together.
Yeah.
Do you like spicy?
I like it, but I'm a wuss. I don't handle. I'm more of a mild spicy guy.
Okay.
Yeah,
But
so
I do enjoy.
This
I
original,
enjoy a little bite.
The original is going to be your go-to, or the Buffalo.
If you like buffalo
Buffaloes.
sauce, the buffalo
Okay.
Lola's is
They also
phenomenal.
have, for those who would love the heat, the Lola's Family Reserve. This is their hottest one.
Okay.
Very, very hot. Full of flavor, though. Some hot sauces are just hot and it just burns your mouth for no reason.
But that one actually has
This
flavor.
burns your mouth while tasting good.
Now, does that go good with Bloody Marys? You dump any of this
Oh,
in
yeah.
Bloody
Absolutely.
Marys?
Yep.
They actually have a Bloody Mary mix, too. I don't know if they sell that in the Lowe's stores.
I'm not sure exactly.
But if you want to get that, you can go on lolasfinehotsauce.com. Order it.
promo code AskTheAball, get 10% off your purchase.
Sweet.
Nailed it. Here's some more words from our sponsors. Also, big thanks to the Irish here in West Des Moines and West Glen, right next to Funny Bone, for hosting us today. Fantastic spot. Great drinks.
Great atmosphere.
Yeah, awesome. And they got these nice pleather
Nice
chairs.
pleather
These are nice,
seats.
right?
They got
Nice
some
pleather
board games
seat.
if you're interested in doing a little Trivial Pursuit.
They got a Jumanji board game, which
Jumanji-
Cody
if you-
was afraid to open.
If you want to start the apocalypse, I know how the world ends.
Yeah.
So.
And they got shuffleboard now, too.
Yeah.
Killing it. We'll be right back, guys.
Where's the best place in Des Moines to get a burger, fries, and a chocolate shake?
BBops, big tasty burgers, hot crispy fries, and great chocolate shakes.
So why do you come to BBops?
The burgers are fresh and fast, and it tastes great.
I like the pork fritters and chicken sandwiches.
Where's the best place in Des Moines to get a burger, fries, and a chocolate shake?
There's only one place we go. BBops.
Oh, BBops, better than good.
Lola's Fine Hot Sauce, a generational family recipe using the world's hottest peppers for great flavor. They're vegan, non-GMO project verified, kosher, and all natural. Find them online at lolasfinehotsauce.com. Use promo code AskThe8Ball for 10% off your purchase.
Cody, you a big Coldplay fan?
No.
Just no. No. That's you don't like Coldplay at all?
I mean, I'm just not a big fan. I don't dislike them. I'm just not a big fan.
Big Coldplay fan, Dale?
I like the name Apple.
Apple's a great name.
Isn't that what he named his daughter?
Yeah.
Apple.
Him and Gwyneth Paltrow's daughter, Apple. Did you know that, Cody?
Which I guess is better than persimmon.
What did what did Elon Musk name his daughter or his kid?
Oh, fuck, I don't remember. It's like
an algorithm or some shit.
It was like
Really?
asterisks.
Yeah.
Algorithm or some shit? That's a long name.
Yeah.
Well,
That's
some
a
shit
lot.
was,
That's a
some
big,
shit was the middle name.
That's a lot to put on the back of a
Algorithm,
shirt.
Some shit Musk.
Yeah, it was
Full legal name.
Some shit Musk.
Some shit Musk.
catchy.
Catchy. Like,
That's the nickname.
Can you imagine
catchy.
having to moan the algorithm? Oh, algorithm.
Some shit. Some shit Musk.
15 minutes later,
Yeah.
podcast is done.
Right.
Big thank you to our sponsors, BBops, Lola's. Also, big thanks to the Irish in West Des Moines for having us. And
Thank
thanks
you
to you,
to-
Dale,
thank-
for
yeah.
coming on.
Hey, thanks for
We got
picking
Nashville
me up
famous,
and bringing me here.
last man standing famous, Dale Jones. See, that's
Oh, I got a new album, too. Can I push my
Yeah,
album?
yes, definitely.
yeah.
I got an
Bring that
album
up.
out called I'm Not Well.
Okay.
And it's all over where you can get on Amazon or you can listen to it on XM or you can buy it on iTunes or buy it on, I think it's still on Spotify. I don't know. They're dumping comedy albums off Spotify.
Oh,
So it may
really?
not be there anymore. I don't know.
Joe
Deezer.
Rogan. They got to pay Joe Rogan, so they got to get rid of him. You know?
That's what I was talking about that with Nathan Timmel today, and he said that he got a huge deal with Spotify. So maybe that's why he's dumping the other stuff so they can pay his fee.
Yeah.
So anyway, it's all over the place, and I'm really proud of it. It's like an hour
Nice.
long.
I saw those.
Do you have it on? Is there video to it too, or is it just?
It's just audio. I did it with 800 Pound Gorilla Records, and they put it out for me.
Nice. I was stalking your Twitter earlier, and I noticed you didn't tweet for like 2 years.
No.
And then all of a sudden it was the comedy album, and it was one spot on the iTunes chart ahead of Weird Al Yankovic,
Yes.
who just announced he's going on tour today. I saw.
Is
So
he
it was-
really?
Yeah.
I would love to see Weird Al.
I had a chance to open for him in the early 90s, and it didn't work out. I had another gig or something like that.
Damn.
But I had heard a lot of comedians were going up,
Yeah.
and it either went great or like the 12-year-olds would just boo the hell out of the comedians until he got up.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel
That's-
about Weird Al anymore. Like when I was younger, I was
Dude,
like,
I
"Oh, this
love
guy's
Weird
so
Al.
cool." But now that I'm older, I'm like, I don't know, he's kind of corny, man.
What's the?
No, I really like some of his stuff.
Even Ezekiel thinks that that's every time that actual song comes on, I always do a Weird Al version. of
Amish
it.
Paradise.
Yes, Amish
Yeah,
Paradise.
no, he had some good stuff, but just like some of the stuff he does, I'm like, it's kind of corny. But then you get yourself like, Amish Paradise.
I would
I'm like,
love
all
to
right.
have him do another album. I would buy that album for sure.
Probably has one. That's why he's going on tour. I didn't read the whole article. I just saw the headline.
I did see that when he did a parody of one of Michael Jackson's songs, he got a clearance from Michael Jackson to do it, and then
Fat.
Michael Jackson let him use the actual video and like the
Yeah,
background
it was
Right.
For, it was for Fat.
for Fat.
And
Or
he
was it
redid
for
Bad.
Was it for
Yeah.
Eat It?
Yeah,
Because he did one
yeah.
for Eat It. That was his first one.
Oh yeah, he did Eat It and Fat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So he did
Who's fat?
He did
And
Bad.
then he was just like,
yeah.
he looked like Sherman Klump, just dancing around in a fat suit. It was
The one he
great.
did to American Pie though about Star Wars that was
know if I saw
awesome.
that
It's
one.
called The Saga,
I don't know.
and
check
it's
that one out. I love Star Wars. I'll
this
check it
young Anakin guy. Maybe Vader someday later, but right now he's a small fry or something like that. I'm butchering the hell out of it, but I
think
love
I have that.
I
how you say
love
that.
Weird Al.
I think Weird Al is so funny.
I think he's extremely inventive and
talented,
hilarious.
Yeah. No, he's made a whole career of changing lyrics to other people's songs, and I think it's great. Just some of it.
doing
Yeah.
parodies. Yeah, if he comes to Des Moines, we're going. I'm going.
Apparently, when he does the concert, he does costume changes constantly.
Oh, really?
That's what I'd heard. Like
Nice.
he'll come out and he dresses he'll put on the fat outfit,
Yeah.
and then he'll come out for all the different things, and it's
Okay.
a whole
It's a whole show.
event.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Interesting.
Like the last one I saw he did was instead of riding dirty, he did white and nerdy.
Yes.
That was pretty funny. I'll give him that. That was pretty funny. Or the R. Kelly trapped in the closet.
He did Trapped in the Drive-Thru.
Yeah.
I love that.
I
I don't
love
even
that.
know the other song. I just listened to the Drive-Thru one. I
R.
just
Kelly's
laughed
trapped in the
my
closet
ass
was
off.
like this musical saga opera that was like 42 chapters long, and each was the exact same.
Is it really that long?
It was like 3 minutes each song, and each part was a different the next chapter of this long book that he wrote.
Have you listened to Trapped in the Drive-Thru?
I have not.
The video for it's like a cartoon video. It's
Yes.
actually pretty fucking funny.
Okay, I'll check it out.
I don't know the other song, and I was just totally wrapped into the Weird Al version.
I'll have to check it out.
Yeah, it's identical to their song, like the same breakdown of how he does the lyrics.
Yeah.
And, it was good.
I'll definitely, I mean, like I said, I love Weird Al, so.
Yeah, and you're ahead of him on the comedy album slot. So, in your face, Weird Al.
Yeah, but if you want to be on the show, let us know.
Yeah, or unless you want Dale to open for you.
In your face,
Weird
Al.
If you want to move ahead of Dale, be on the show.
I'm sure he has by now.
I'm gonna hashtag Weird Al when I put this up.
I'm sure he's passed me up by now.
Nah, dude, I'm gonna look that up. But while we do that, we have one more segment we do, and it's called
the Kyle McLean Low Life Piece of Shit of the Week.
In a world of Kyles, only one stands out. It's the Kyle McLean Low Life Piece of Shit of the Week award.
Wow, that's a lot of words.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a lot.
So,
I'm assuming you don't know who Kyle McLean is, but he is a low life piece of shit.
Wow, it sounds like a crumpkin.
Yeah, he's insanely successful, handsome, athletic, in shape, well spoken, and just a piece of shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, that was a lot of nice words, and it ended horribly.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you don't have any nominees, that's okay. You can just pick our winner. I have 2 nominees.
I got 1 nominee.
Okay, I'll give you my first one. TMZ.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
TMZ, and I'll tell you why. Because last week they posted. I follow TMZ on my phone, keep up with the celebrity gossip, see what's going on. It's my.
You're like a lot of lawyers, wannabe lawyers sit around talking.
Well, me and my sister.
I get it.
Yeah.
Look at you.
They had posted breaking news.
Oh, it's always breaking news.
Britney Spears stopped at a gas station and used the bathroom.
I did see you posted this.
That was their breaking news.
Did they think she was going to come out with her head shaved and an umbrella or something?
But like, why that was like it could have been that slow of a news day where it's like, guys, Britney Spears stopped at the fucking Quick Star and.
What's TMZ?
Did you
know, but it's like.
I mean, they have a shuttle at LAX that just picks people up.
Yeah, it's crazy.
just to see if a star is going to walk out of the airport.
Did you see? She posted she's done with therapy. She's like this weird rant about how she doesn't believe in therapy and it doesn't help her, and she looks.
Well, if anybody knows, it would be her. My lord, hadn't she been through therapy?
I imagine so. Well,
I don't know. At some point, if you don't want the attention, why don't you just disappear?
Yeah.
That's what I don't get.
But
I mean, she's not. What's that word? What was she tied to her dad or something?
Yeah. What was that word?
Conservatorship.
Thank you. That's a big
She's
word
not
for
conserved anymore.
tied to your dad.
She's tied to your dad. That sounds a little. What's the word there? Illegal. I don't know what the word is, but
Not illegal. That sounds very you porny.
yeah, you porny. Britney Spears and her stepdad.
There's a question though.
Tied up.
Do you think what was Britney Spears doing? 1 or 2?
1 or 2 what?
I don't know how long
Like
she was
number
in there.
1 or number 2 when she went to.
Oh, when she went to the bathroom?
Yeah.
What?
Like
I think she just walked in there and said, "This is going to be a great news story."
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then she
went
looked at herself in the
because
mirror
there's one
and
of those
said,
gas
"Look,
stations
you
you have
got
to go.
this."
You have to go inside, get the key, and then come out
Right.
and use it. So that's the
Why?
reason they
Why?
she
If
went to the
you're
bathroom.
Britney Spears, like, why do you do that?
So that's what I'm thinking. I'm
well,
thinking maybe.
Well,
she
I
left.
would say the first answer would be that she had to pee.
You travel.
That's why she would go to the bathroom.
I was thinking that's a safe guess, but I'm thinking that
poop,
she was
or
cruising
poop.
around because
Could
she had,
be.
and all of a sudden she's like, "I gotta go. I don't care. Go to this quick trip right here or whatever. I'm going."
Right.
But still, how's that a news story?
You travel around. Do you use gas station bathrooms very often? Like,
I go wherever the hell I need to go when I need to go. I'm a dude.
I'm not. Yeah, I'm not above.
What if you
using
gotta poop?
any bathroom.
What if you gotta
If
poop?
it's late at night, I will just pull over the side of the road and
drop a deuce.
I try not to do the deuce on the side of the road.
But hey,
I'm not that much of a
Degenerate.
exactly.
Cody,
That's
are
the
you
word. I'm not tied to my dad.
Not tied to my dad. That's a porno I won't be checking out. Dale Jones tied to his dad.
Coming to a theater near
Come
you.
to a theater near you.
Seems like an
in a
OnlyFans
world.
So no, if it was an emergency, I never say never, but I don't plan on going. Hey, there's that fence looks attractive.
You
I'll
should-
go drop one
You
over
know how
there.
David Portnoy does like the 1 bite challenge? You should do like the gas station shitter challenge. Like just go in there, take a shit, and rate them after a shit.
Yeah,
Just
I think it's a
random
great
gas
idea.
stations.
We gotta write that.
Well,
down.
we gotta. I think we could be sponsored by Britney Spears
Yeah.
and her comeback tour.
So are you upset with her because she peed where she had to go to the?
No, he's upset. TMZ.
No, I'm upset with
reported on
TMZ
it.
that was their news story. Like,
Oh,
why
I
can't
see.
the girl just drop a dump in peace? You know what I'm saying? Why can't she go pee in peace? Whatever. What if she just wanted to wash her hands? Maybe she had some sticky shit on her hands.
To her, it could have been Mick Jagger, and then it would have been Mick Jagger uses a gas station.
Yeah,
it
but
could have been anybody.
But I don't think they would have reported it. I think it was just because it was.
I think it
Spears
was
at the
any
time.
high end. I think they would have went after.
Maybe.
But she is a hot button. Right
It's
now.
weird to see a celebrity use a gas station bathroom. I think that's why they reported on it.
I don't know. I mean, where are celebrities supposed to go to the bathroom? Do you think they just only go at their house?
Oh, you think she'd have a jug in her limo or something?
Yeah, you probably have a
empty
built-in
bottle of
toilet.
Snapple.
Yeah.
Empty bottle of Snapple. The label says, "Have a good day."
Suck 'em back on Grandpa's
you
old
can
cough
use
syrup,
this.
have you?
You can use this if you need it.
Nice.
Cody, is there like a bathroom you won't use? Like if you really have to go?
if I take a shit, I'm definitely gonna try not to use a gas station bathroom or any public restroom if possible.
Don't matter to me.
But the
So
one
if
I
you're
will-
at the airport.
I mean, at the airport if I have to. I mean, if I
Okay.
have to, it's an emergency. I'll shit wherever. The worst spot ever to shit, besides tonic, is an airplane while you're on the plane.
Oh no, I think it's nice. Those are usually pretty clean.
Yeah, but they're so small. I can't even like.
Yeah, so I mean,
How much room do you need? What are you doing?
Yeah,
a
what
cartwheel?
are you, George Costanza? You taking
Usually
your
I
shirt
try to
off
do
in
one
there and-
somersault.
So
I like to change into my nice suit after I get
It's
in there.
not like Farley. You're not in there in the bathroom.
Cody's
The
like,
thing
it's so-
explodes and you knock the
It's
door
like it's so
down.
cramped up in there. I start giving myself a crumpkin. Circle back.
So you're saying in the airplane bathroom you don't have room to sit?
You're the smallest guy on this stage
It's
right
as
now.
small as the seat.
Yeah, you're the smallest guy on the stage, and you're telling me the airport bathroom is, or the
No,
airplane bathroom is
airplane
too small for you.
I don't. It's not. I like to just get in there and relax and enjoy myself. Like.
But you're on an
So
airplane.
you need a
shouldn't you
toilet recliner. You need a
Oh,
lazy
God.
boy toilet.
That would be my heaven.
You want to put your feet
that
up.
with a little TV.
You want
and like
pull the
maybe
thing back and
maybe
then
a
your feet
bidet to
recline.
kind of squirt the little water into there.
So
That'd
you're
be
the guy on the
fantastic.
plane who everyone's waiting for, so they can just go pee real quick. Because you're in there just reading.
No, I'm in there as
newspaper.
fast as possible because it's so uncomfortable. I'm like, I just gotta get in there, get out, and go.
You think maybe that's why they do that?
I mean, it's not like I'm gonna make a bomb out of fucking toilet paper in there. So
Well, you can't say that, Cody. That's
you can edit that part out.
Here we go.
Now I got
this
it.
one's flat.
Now I
I'm
gotta
like-
edit the
Yeah,
show.
now, yeah,
I was
we-
trying not to edit anything here.
We
Now I
said
gotta
bomb
edit
an
it.
You gotta
airplane
edit
and
it.
toilet, and now the show's over.
Cody King, West Des Moines, Iowa resident.
This has been the Crumpkin Chronicles
The
with
Crumpkin
Cody.
Chronicles. I'm gonna record a podcast from inside a toilet, a bathroom. Tell you how uncomfortable I am.
I think we're onto something here. We could do it right here at the Irish. We do it. I'll just
These
run
ones
the.
are fine. They're clean. They're big.
I know, but we could each sit on the other side of the stall. We're not going to know
And
what's
just have
going
a
to happen.
podcast going. We
yeah.
just sit on one.
Put headphones on and we'll just talk to people that go in there and just use the regular urinal. Or like, what the fuck is going on in here? They have no clue.
No, they just think you were. Well, then they would realize you're talking to each other. They'd be like, "Wow, they're both on their phones talking to each other right now."
When they see like the wires.
They'll
under
just
the
assume there's a
thing.
glory hole in
Yeah.
there somewhere.
Yeah, get your the cans
Yeah.
with the
Oh, yeah.
rope.
Oh yeah, a little can of
Little
string.
Redneck cell phone.
Cody, who's your second nominee? Or your
My first
nominee?
nominee is Brian Kelly,
Notre Dame's head coach?
Notre Dame ex-Notre Dame
Excellent.
head coach, LSU's current coach, for two reasons.
Okay.
His departure speech to his players lasted less than 4 minutes.
It's a good night with a lady.
Yeah. And when he gave his introductory speech to LSU, he all of a sudden had a southern accent. Started saying y'all quite a bit and talking like this, and I don't know how you in 24 hours you gain a southern accent.
The same kind of thing happened with Madonna. She all of a sudden developed a British accent when she started dating Jude Law. You remember that at all? No?
Madonna
Sure.
dated Jude Law.
Or was it Jude Law? No, who'd
It
she
wasn't
date?
Jude Law. It was
Well, some British fella.
fellow.
Fella. I see. I can't even do the British accent, but she picked it up
I can
quick.
do a southern accent. I can't do a British accent. But
Do it. Southern accent right now.
we all got to go out there and we got to hunt some alligators.
That's
and
terrible, right?
Hunt some alligators.
That was
Wow. Did you just go to Louisiana?
Yeah, that's that southern accent.
No. You sound like a special needs Southern accent on that one. That wasn't. That, was
That
not
accent
good.
needed a helmet.
Can you
Yeah, it was terrible.
can you do any accents?
What, me?
Yeah.
No, I do this accent, and that's it. Every time I try to do an accent, it sounds Asian. I could do Braveheart, and I go, freedom! And they're like, oh, no, it's Asian. I can't do any accents at all. I barely crank vowels out of this hole in my head. I can't do any. Everything I do sounds like Sling Blade or something.
I reckon I'm here.
Right?
French
That's not
fry
even an
potatoes.
accent. That's just a stupid impression.
All right, and my last nominee, Antonio Brown of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
For his fake backside.
These guys hurt you personally?
No. We just,
Well, he bet on the Bucks last week, and they lost his money. So.
no, they won.
I see.
But he got suspended for 3 games for faking his vaccine card.
Oh, I read this.
Like, we don't get vaccinated, whatever. Not my problem. I don't give a shit. Not, whatever. Don't fake the card.
Why?
Yeah.
Tiff fakes sex with you every time you have it.
Yeah, but that's not.
It's not newsworthy.
Yeah, well,
It's just common.
if we were in a
Hell
gas
no.
station bathroom, it's newsworthy.
If she played for a sports team, then it would be huge.
But yeah, it's like he can still play. You just have to do other like random shit instead of whatever.
You don't wanna get
Either
poked
way,
in your head, like,
either way,
10
it's
times.
stupid because now you got suspended 3 games and you look like an asshole.
Yeah.
So that's my 2 nominees: TMZ and Antonio Brown.
Brian Kelly, you got any nominees? Dale?
Any nominees? Let's see. William Sparling.
Okay.
He was a kid that picked on me in grade school, and I say his name everywhere I go.
Fuck you, Will.
You still remember this?
He just needs to eat it.
When was the last time you saw William Sparling?
I think I was 13. I'm 51 now. I don't hold a grudge.
Little 38-year-old grudge.
Yeah, whatever
See him
happened
on the
to him.
street, I punch him in the face.
He deserves everything that happens to him. I hope he goes to a Groundhog Day thing and the Groundhog just gives him a crumpkin. That's what I hope happens.
The Crumpkin Chronicles with William
Sparling.
Sperling.
It doesn't matter his name.
Fuck you, Will.
You're
That's
right.
it.
F you, Will.
So we're dude. Let's give it to Will.
All right, fuck you, Will.
Will, you are this
you
week's
low-life piece of shit of the week.
The trophy
Bully
will be
somebody
mailed to
your
your
own
house.
age.
And
in
the
38
trophy
years.
is just a groundhog ready to give you a crumpkin.
A crumpkin.
Yeah.
I hope a groundhog gives you a crumpkin.
He was younger than me. That's what hurt. It's a bad one. You got a bully that's younger
Was
than
he
you.
bigger
That
than
just shows how big of a piece of crap you are. Like, hey, man, you're 7. Stop.
You're 7. You're 7.
What a dick.
You were 8 getting picked on by a 7-year-old?
Right? It happens a lot.
It happens a lot.
Well,
It's that time of the show.
yeah.
Dale, ask the 8-ball a question if you wouldn't mind.
Oh,
Yeah.
gum. You
Dadgum.
guys just put people on the spot, don't you?
Yeah.
That can't get any more southern
Yeah,
Latin.
I was gonna say,
Dadgum.
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 We got some good
Or as
jumbo
Cody say,
alai over here.
"Dadgum, we're going to go catch some crockies."
Some crockies.
I don't know, whatever that stupid accent you tried to use. It was like a mix of Australian and Southern and special needs, little British.
All right, I'll ask you a question. Is Will Sparling still alive?
Oh.
He's dead to us. We know that.
My eyes are shut. I can't even read that. What's it say? Point to yes?
It says signs point to yes.
Oh, he's still out there.
Hey,
Good, because after
Like
he's,
Michael Myers.
So your assassin
He's
missed.
still
then.
out there.
Your assassin missed.
I bet he's wearing a William Shatner mask and just stabbing Britney Spears in a gas station.
he's the real number 2.
Isn't that sad that I'm wearing this darkly limited thing? I can't read the 8-ball. Hey, somebody get my readers.
Yeah, do you help get out of that chair?
I probably do. I probably do. I
Get
think
you, Will.
I think I'm just going to do the show from here tonight. I think we'll just bring the crowd in.
I'm sure they would love it here.
They would.
It'd be great.
Right?
Here at the Irish in West Glen.
Yep. Big thank
Great
you to
setting.
the Irish and West Glen for letting us take over your little stage area. Also, big thanks to Lola's, BBops, and Dale for coming on.
Thanks for having me, man.
Yeah.
Had a
Check
good
out
time.
Dale's comedy album, Spotify,
Thanks to
Apple.
iTunes,
Thanks
Amazon.
to John Bush for setting us up with Dale.
Yeah, big shout out to John Bush.
John's
also.
a good dude.
Yeah.
I like John. I like
Yeah,
John a lot.
And Barbie.
And Barry Bush.
Yeah. For allowing John to allow us to do this.
Yeah, because it all goes back to that.
Yeah.
It does. And I'd like to thank Jody for letting me leave the house and come here.
Yeah.
Jody's my wife.
Yes. she'll
Jo-
get-
Jody Jones, we get it.
Yeah.
Jody White, right? Is
Jody,
what you're-
it's Jody White
Jody White.
professionally.
Okay.
Yeah, and Jody Jones in secret when nobody's around listening. I really shouldn't have said that. I broke a lot of laws.
I broke a lot of-
now,
Hey,
now Will's going to come find her.
Right? He's going to know where we live.
God damn it.
Dang it.
Jody, be on the lookout for a weird character named Will.
Yeah, I think he may still be 7.
He may still be 7. He just never aged. He says like, I'm going to pick on everybody from now on. Which every 8-year-old I see get picked
Right?
picked
He
on.
just puts his soul in a new doll.
It's like a Chucky doll.
Right? He just comes back again.
Well, Thank you for coming on, man. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Make sure that Cody takes you to BBops. Don't let him.
I need food.
Don't let him forget.
That'd be awesome.
BBops.
Yeah.
Sure.
And thank you guys for listening. We'll check you out next time.
Yep. Thanks, guys.
Peace.